Alrighty. Well, it's a chilly morning. Right now it's 30-something degrees. Going to be a high of 47 maybe. And winds at the 16 miles an hour. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do any fishing today. It may be just a little too windy. So I figured I'd show off. I got this a while back, and I've been wanting to do my own baits. So one company that does blanks out there is Sugartit Custom Lures. And they make a lot of, if you see what I call the knockoffs or alternative swim baits, things like that, these guys make a lot of the bodies that these guys are painting. They do a quality job of it. So that's why I wanted to show this off. I wanted to get into doing my own because, let's be honest, baits are kind of expensive, and I want to see how I could do it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do what they call it rattle can painting them. So basically spray can, I'm going to use your basic enamel and paint it and then get a clear coat and do it. But let me leave this here so you can see that. But some of the baits I got in, I'm going to try out is, I love swim baits. So all these baits together cost me about 20 bucks, 25 bucks maybe total when I got them, if I remember right. Cheap, very cheap. If you see here, this is how they come. This is the carp. This is a baby carp, it's called. And I'm going to paint this one. I think I'm going to do an orange-red color. I've seen a baby carp done, and it had highlights of a dark red with orange. And I want to kind of make it that way. I want to make it really stand out. So that's what I'm going to do with this. And the details on these things are really good. If you look, see the detail on the gills. Looks really good. Built really well. You can see they're done really well. Got nice rattles in them. So this is going to be a nice one here. So that's my baby carp. Let me set it off to the side here. Next thing I got was I wanted an well, this is actually my trout. This is called a detailed trout. Now, I wanted it because I wanted trout bait for this winter, which trout season starts this week coming up. They're going to stock. And I wanted to paint up my own version of a trout. And there we go there. So I have some big trouts. I don't have any little ones. So I wanted this one here. This is about a 5-inch trout, maybe 6-inch or more. But look at the detail on that thing. So I'm going to paint this a real basic color. Nothing real fancy. I may do a black-white with maybe a pink stripe down the side real quick and make it look like it, paint a couple dots on it. But yeah, I'm going to do just rattle can all these. And this is your typical, it's got a nice cut to it, so it's going to swim pretty well, I think. It's going to be my nice slow swimmer. Got some rattles in it. Oh, that's a knocker for sure. So the details are pretty good, so I can do it in there. There we go. See that? So, I mean, they're really well detailed. So, anyway, that's what's called my detailed trout. Sorry for the drop there. Next thing I did was a flat side swimmer. I wanted to do this because I like these small baits, and sometimes, man, they just eat these things. And I have a lot of the transcend versions of these. And that's one here. Multi-joint, really thin. Look, see that there? Yeah, this is going to be just black and white. I'm going to leave it white here like it is. I'm just going to do some black accents on it across the top, maybe a little orange on the mouth here, right in this area here. And I think that's all I'm going to do on that. And this is, like I said, it's called a flat swimmer here, flat-sided swimmer. That's what I got. Now, I did want to try these out. Now, these started out with Sebile made these originally. And I want a couple different ones of these. So I got 3 of these. I got 2 of one side, 1 of a bigger. And it is the Magic Swimmer. Now, owned by Berkeley, but used to be Sebile. But yeah, the quality on these are real nice too. If you look at them, see here, lots of rattles in them. Got a good sound to them. So I'm going to be painting these real basics, like I said, black and white most likely. Nothing fancy, Just want to get out there. But anyway, that's the bigger, not the bigger size, but a bigger size there. Then I got a couple small ones because I want some finesse size baits. I'm going to paint some here, and that's this size here. I got 2 of those. If you look. So that's these guys right here. So I got 3 of the Sebile style baits. I'll show them different here. Different sizes. There we go. There's that there. There's those 3. And then I wanted to do my own S-Waver. Now I have a couple S-Wavers in the thing, but I wanted to do a couple of my own here. So I picked up their version of the S-Waver, which looks like this. Here, there you go. Look at that, dude. So that's going to be nice. Comes with the tail. There's the tail here in a pack. Nice clear glitter tail. Ain't going to do nothing with the tail. This one here is going to be another one of those basics. A little black, a little white on it, a little orange on the throat, maybe a little yellow on the bottom. And that's about it. And that's what I'm going to do there. It's going to be my S-Waver. Has no rattles I was shaking it right there. Sorry, I got the hiccups. No center, but it's weighted. As you can see, the weight's in there. And these baits are all done really good. Sugartit does a really good job of these baits. So I got the S waiver there. So I've got all those baits there for that $20-something. And then on top of that, they sent, wait, I'm not done yet. I lied. I got this here. This is another one I got. This is a multi-jointed one. Kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like your Buka shads. Mike Buka baits. Very similar. So I got that there. That's going to be another one. I may do this one in a carp color. I was wanting a little carp bait. I got plenty of bluegill ones. But anyway, all these baits here, all these baits came for that $20-something. So if you want to get into painting baits, this is a quick and easy way of doing it. But you can see, man, there are baits everywhere here. So all these baits, right? I got all these from Sugartit. $20-something. I'm going to be working on these all winter. Getting them ready for the summer. Some of them winter fishing. And then on top of that, they also sent me a sample, which they tagged it. See that? Free sample. And that is a very small whopper popper. Look at that little thing. That thing is tiny. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to paint this like the Haddon Crazy Crawler, that black and white one, the black with the white accents. I think I'm going to try and do one like that with this. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a little finesse whopper plopper. It's going to get bit to shit. I know it already. So this thing's going to get tore up. But yeah, so anyway, all these baits here from Sugartit cost me a grand total of probably $25, $30 with taxes. So I'm going to get, I don't know how many baits that is now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baits for $30, which is a deal. You go out and spend the money on these baits, you know what you're going to spend. I buy hooks in bulk, and I got split rings in bulk, so that's no problem there. I'm going to ask for eyes. So a lot of these don't have. You guys are like, but there's no eyes. Well, I'm going to do this. Here, see these here? This is the gemstones from Walmart, and they come in various sizes, and I'm just going to paint them up. I'll paint, I'll do a little black in the center, black around, white ball, eyeball, whatever, different colors. I'll try them up. And once you paint the clear coat over them, because let's be honest, whenever you put eyes on baits, what's the first things that come off? The eyes on the baits. So I'm not really worried about what the eyes are going to look like, but I have different sizes there, which is nice. I got 2 packs of those. So that's what I'm going to be working on. That's my winter project. But yeah, if you haven't checked them out, let me get the sticker out so you can see it again. They're out of North Carolina, I want to say. Is that where they're out of? Let me see my shipping label. They're, I think, out of North Carolina. But anyway, you can look them up online. I'll put a link down below. But yeah, Sugartit Lures, Custom Lures, all the bait makers I know that do a lot of baits use their blanks. They've got a lot of stuff, though. This isn't all their stuff, obviously. They got lots of crankbaits. They do their own version of the Tiny Clash and the Clash, the Roman Mother. So if you want to paint a big trout bait, they do the Roman Mother. The S waivers, obviously, they got a lot of stuff they do. So Gantrels, they do a lot of alternative versions of that. So if you're an alternative guy, check it out. Give them some love and let your creative juices flow. Let's see how you do. I'll let you know how I do throughout the year here, and I'll show you what they look like. Have a good one.